6 years is a long stretch of time, long enough to rebuild a life, move to another city, change your name, and even convince yourself the past has lost its grip on you. But the truth has a way of waiting in the dark, patient and sharp, ready to strike when you least expect it. I had betrayed my husband, Daniel, with someone I never should have trusted, my boss, Richard. It wasn't something I planned, and I never imagined it would last. Yet temptation wore the mask of comfort, and I let myself fall down at the time. Daniel was juggling 2 jobs, exhausted, distracted, and far away from me in every sense. Richard, however, knew exactly how to speak to me, how to make me feel noticed. I mistook his manipulation for care. The affair went on for 3 months until Daniel found the messages. I confessed, he didn't yell or cry. He simply packed a bag and walked out. I begged, I wept, but he was gone. 2 weeks later, divorce papers arrived. I signed them with trembling hands and a shattered heart by the time the divorce was finalized. Richard had already moved on to another woman at the office. The weight of my choices stayed with me, haunting me every day. I left my job, moved to a new city, and tried to start over. But guilt is a shadow. It follows you no matter how far you run. I tried dating again, but nothing lasted. I sabotaged every relationship that felt too good, convinced deep down I no longer deserved love. Nights were quiet and cold. I often wondered where Daniel was, who he might be with if he'd found peace. I hoped he had, because even if I didn't deserve it, he did. Then, one evening at a business conference in Boston, I saw him. Across the room, speaking with someone, he seemed sharper, more confident than I remembered. My heart froze. I could never forget that face, or the pain I'd caused it. I tried to hide behind a group of attendees, praying he hadn't seen me. My palms were slick, every instinct telling me to leave. But fate had other ideas. Minutes later, I turned a corner and there he was, standing still, looking directly at me. That his face revealed nothing, not anger, not surprise, just silence. "Hi, Daniel," I managed to whisper, my voice brittle. He gave a short nod. "Amanda." I thought he'd walk away, but instead, he motioned toward an empty bench in the hallway. "You have 5 minutes," he said. We sat. My throat tightened as old emotions rose like a tide. "I'm sorry," I said. "I've wanted to tell you that for years. I just didn't know if it mattered." He studied me for a long moment before answering. "It mattered then. Now, I'm not sure." Tears burned my eyes. I've never stopped regretting it. Every day, every moment. He leaned back, arms folded. "Why did you do it?" I swallowed hard. I felt alone, unseen. But that's no excuse. "You were working yourself to exhaustion for us, and You chose someone else," he finished. "Yes," I admitted. "And I lost everything because of it." His jaw tightened as he looked away. "Do you think about it often?" "Every day," I whispered. The silence between us was heavy. The crowd around us blurred into nothing. "I'm married now," he finally said. My chest tightened, but I forced a smile. "She's lucky. Her name's Alina. We have a daughter. She's 5. "That's beautiful," I replied softly, hiding the ache in my chest. Then he asked, "Did you ever love me, Amanda?" "Yes," I said instantly. I never stopped. His brows lifted slightly, but his face stayed calm. "Then why didn't you fight harder?" "Because I thought I didn't deserve you anymore." He rose slowly. "Maybe you didn't, but I've made peace with it." I stood too, wiping away a tear. "I hope you're happy, Daniel, truly." "I am," he said, with a nod. "I hope you find peace too." And then he walked away, no final glance. No bitterness, just quiet closure. I stayed there for a long while, staring at the spot where he disappeared. For the first time in years, the weight I'd been carrying began to lift. Maybe forgiveness doesn't always need to be spoken aloud. Maybe sometimes it's simply understood, and maybe that's enough.